Welcome to What is Software Engineering. After watching this video, you will be able to define software engineering, the responsibility of a software engineer, compare and contrast the role of software developers and a software engineer. Software engineering is the application of scientific principle to the design and creation of a software. The field uses a systematic approach to collect and analyze business requirements in order to design, build, and test software applications to satisfy those requirements. When computing began in the late 1950s, software engineering was a relatively undefined discipline, but over the time it transformed into modernized engineering field. The software engineering field became a discipline in the 1960s and evolved as new technology was developed and the approach to software development became more scientific. Trends in the software engineering transformed from ad hoc programming towards more formal and standardized method. Initially, the creation of software lacked a formal development process. As the worldwide adopted computer, software became increasingly integral to more aspects of the life. The inefficiencies in the software development process made it difficult to meet the rapidly increasing demand for computing resources and complex software. This led to what is known as software crisis, which began in the mid-1960s and lasted until the mid-1980s. During this period, software development often ran over budget, behind schedule, of unmanageable and buggy code. Some of these issues still exist today, although to a much lesser extent due to consistent application of engineering principle to the software development process. The solution to the software crisis involved transforming unorganized coding effort into an established engineering discipline. The mid-1980s also saw a rise in the growth of computer-aided software engineering case, which also helped to relieve the software crisis. Case tools can be divided into 6 categories: business analysis and modeling, development tools such as debugging environment, verification and validation tool, configuration management, matrices and measurement, project management. The term software engineer is often used interchangeably with software developer, but there are subtle differences. Software engineers are also developers, but the term software developer is usually deemed narrower in scope than that of software engineer. A software engineer's knowledge is usually broader, big picture approach in their thinking to software development, whereas developer may have more creative approach. Both software engineer and software developer have specialized knowledge, but software engineers use that knowledge to build entire system, whereas software developers use their knowledge to write code to implement specific functionality within a system. Software engineers are often employed on larger scale projects and they are focused on the broad structure rather than solving an immediate problem. Software engineers are tasked with designing, building, and maintaining software systems. Responsibilities include writing and testing code and consulting with third-party software vendors, security specialists, and other team members. The development process is typically guided by the Software Development Lifecycle or SDLC. The SDLC identifies the steps needed to develop high-quality software. In upcoming videos, we will discuss the SDLC, the traits of high-quality software, and common role in the field of software engineering. In this video, you learn that software engineering is the systematic approach to design and development of the software. Responsibilities of a software engineer include designing, building, and maintaining software systems, writing and testing code, and consulting with stakeholders, third-party vendors, security specialists, and other team members. And finally, software engineers build systems while software developer implement specific functionalities. Thank you.